Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign and we're back in Moonlight Sculptor with the free-to-play series on the Warrior. We are currently sitting at level 82. I haven't been doing a lot of the overnight grinding that I should have been doing because I've had a lot of other stuff to do and a lot of stuff on the computer that needed to be on and couldn't have everything active at the same time. So we're a little bit slower than we should be. But let's talk about what we're going to be doing on the stats wise. Now I've started to put some points in agility, especially as the level of the mobs are catching up with us. You need to have that physical attack accuracy. The higher level mobs are, the more accuracy you need, especially when you go into like raid bosses. A gentleman in the comments actually pointed this out to me. I completely forgot that this was a thing because of the sculptor obviously being mainly statted in agility. I never had to worry about it. But it is definitely something you need to think about, especially if you're going to be fighting mobs in higher areas, etc, etc. So we stopped putting strength in for a little bit and we're going to put enough agility in to make the physical accuracy about 130%, which is the sweet spot according to the gentleman in the comments. So I'd like to thank him for letting us know that. Remember, if you do know anything or you do want to add anything to these free-to-play guides, please let us know in the comments. Help everyone out. It really means a lot to us. So we've had a bit of an upgrade on our gear. We picked up a random tier 2 helmet that had some random stats in it. We haven't modified these at all, these additional options. These will need to be modified for more of our play style later on. But I was going to wait until we get better gear, maybe a legendary that drops, etc, etc. So I didn't really want to waste until I needed to. We did pick up a nice little sparkling black steel knights plated armor, had some max HP, magic evade and max MP. That came from a quest on the main quest line. We still have our boulder plated glove with the MP drain plus 50. Now this is something I wanted to talk about. The last update gave us a weapon, gave us an armor set and accessory set, which is Hogan's gear. So it comes with armor, headpiece, gloves, earrings, a ring, and a necklace. Now the earrings actually have the HP drain, and it goes up to 200. It took me about 2 million gold to actually get the HP drain off of this, so I kept it at 100 for now. We will upgrade these later because it's basically just your entry stuff. Now they took off the purple gear set, the +7 gear set off of the store, and then I guess they swapped it with this free set. So make sure to actually add an option because it comes with no options. So add an option or 2 or 3 depending on how many actual earring option stones that you have available, and then churn it out to try and get that HP drain. It really helps you progress much quicker. You don't have to worry about potions, buying any potions, etc. So we now have the HP drain and the MP drain on our gear. We do have the Hogan's necklace. We haven't added any stats to this yet, and because it's only just a tier 3 blue, we are going to wait until we get a higher level of stuff there. Our Hogan's ring comes with a damage increase and a physical attack and magical attack. We haven't upgraded any of these. We're saving till we're going to get a heroic or a legendary item drop, especially for the rings because of how rare the accessory upgrade scrolls are. Now we have been stacking a lot of the loot and items that we're getting so we can smash out those request quests very easily to further our progression into the weed event that's still currently going. We are running out of time on that, so make sure to get that going. You can find that in our actual events tab. As said in previous videos, the growth guide and the weeds growth plan. We do need to learn the strike skill. I haven't got that yet. You need to complete the skill drill master Francis quest or reach level 30 and talk to Swordhead 505. I'm gonna go do that. I just haven't really had the time with a lot of the other stuff that's been going on at the moment. Now, since we hit level 80, we can actually start going into the Merchant Tower. You'll need to do this. There's a massive amount of gold that you get out of here, and it really will help towards upgrading your gear, especially as a free-to-play character, and being able to modify the options so you can get that HP drain and that MP drain, because sometimes your RNG can be so bad, you're spending millions of gold and you'll never actually get it. So as much gold as possible is definitely the way forward. We have been continuing to do all of, look, right now I just actually saved this up for today as I was doing just the grinding today, 185,000 gold from the combat achievements, and you'll get a very small amount and a bumblebee because we did the actual skyline area quest. So that doesn't give you much, but it is good to give you sort of like a little bit of extras that a lot of these guys are getting. So I guess what we're going to do now is actually do that first level of the Merchant Tower. Let's see how we do as an entry level. Now we know how I did on the Sculptor. If you're watching the Sculptor videos, the ultimate guide for the Merchant Tower is actually on the channel, so make sure to check that out if you haven't already. We have 5 minutes to complete this. Let's see how we do on the level 80 warrior. We do have our MP drain and our HP drain that doesn't work in here, so it could be a bit of a nightmare for us. It takes a hell of a lot longer. We got some misses because of the accuracy, because they are the same level as us. We do need to get the accuracy up as quickly as possible. Luckily for us, we do have quite a lot, but we got a couple of guys on us now, so we're going to have to start doing potions. We should have enough to complete this first one, but it has taken us over 30 seconds just to kill one guy. We're getting a lot of misses. We need to get the accuracy. We need to get the accuracy up. It is massively important, especially if you're playing a warrior. Not so much if you're playing an archer or a sculptor, considering their main attributes are accuracy. This is mainly for the warrior and the paladin. We are 1 minute and 10 seconds down, and we are still only at 4 of 15. There's way too many misses going on. We really need to thank that guy that he let us know about this accuracy thing. Especially with mob miss. There we go, finally got a hit in there. A couple of big hits with that new AoE we're now using instead of the HP buff. Another comment that helped us out in the bottom that the HP buff isn't that important. We still have 5 left and only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to do it. Maybe I actually need to try and get enough gold to get the actual Oblivion potion and spec more into actually agility to get more accuracy. Otherwise, this is going to be an absolute nightmare. We're at 11, got 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. A hell of a lot of misses on this Hound Thief. I don't know where our guy's going. He just ran off into the middle of nowhere. Let's get back into where the actual mobs are. If we don't get stuck on the wood. We only need 3 more kills, so hopefully we don't get too many misses in a row. And we're on the last mob now. We should be able to get this guy down. Did a big hit, and it missed. There we go. And the actual level is cleared with only a minute remaining. So we're actually getting out there. So we do need to sort out the accuracy in the next couple of days. Maybe get the Oblivion potion or just try and grind out as many levels as possible to get that accuracy up. But we did get a nice little bundle of gold there. And we got 15 for the day 3 attendance reward for the 10-day attendance. 15 expectance. That's going to be really good for upgrading our weapons later on when we do get better weapons. And we have got the Green Day Collection event up right now, which will help us get that Radiant Glosses. The Radiant Goddess's Blessing, it only lasts for 3 hours and it costs 40. Get those Goblin Dowsing Rods for later on in the Weeds progression, actual Weeds growth event. We do have the XP increases for an hour. You got the Brilliant Versus gift that you can actually start buying out, and the item acquisitions. This will help us as free-to-play players where we can't actually purchase these all the time to have them up 100% of the time. It's really good. So that's currently where we are at right now on the free-to-play account. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and sub if you haven't already. This is your one-stop shop for Moonlight Sculptor and mobile gaming content. Fly safe and avoid local chat scams.
I want to say a huge thank you to all my patrons. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to continue doing what I'm doing. If you'd like to find out how to become a patron and how to get early access to my content, please look down in the description. Fly safe and avoid local chat scams.